Hello.
Hello.
I need to chill. Hold up. Whip. Hey. Don't chill that. Ooh, that would have been bad if I posted that. Ooh.
Oh no.
That's fine though. I saved it. It's good. We're fine.
You did it. Alright, goodbye. Alright, now I can cease interacting with social media. Oh man, look at all those colored in dads.
Yeah. Fuck. Ow. Fuck. I paused my mic. Okay. I'm gonna give folks a few minutes to come in, and then I will link the straw poll, which will decide our fate.
Which of the remaining 2 dads?
Yeah. This game has a nice opening. I mean, this game's opening is like weird. It's like so fucking pleasant. Hey, Starry. I appreciate your dabbing pats.
Excuse me?
It's the dabbing pats.
Oh. The dab is here.
The dab of the pat. That's right. Hey, folks who are coming in.
Hello! I'm over here now.
Just imagine you just move slightly to the side and just really excited to tell people.
Bears the ass. Are we ever gonna stream Monster Prom? I don't know what that is.
It's like a...
Is
it multiplayer? It's like a multiplayer dating sim thing?
It can be a multiplayer dating sim, but you can also play it single player.
Can you? I only ever heard about it being multiplayer.
Probably because like
Did not investigate it for that very reason.
a bunch of YouTubers like to play multiplayer, but yeah, you could totally just play it single player.
Oh, well then I need to take some monsters to prom.
Gonna give it a few more seconds before I post the tasty straw poll link.
I'll date some monsters. I'll put a date on a demon boy.
A crazy freaking game.
Yeah?
Say it's a roguelike when it's multiplayer, but it's like a dating sim when it's single player.
Yeah. Okay, here is your straw poll link. You will decide our fate on this evening. Please pick Joseph. Just saying. Because we don't want our last experience in the game to be with Joseph. Just saying. Be cool, chat.
But pick whoever you want.
Yeah, pick whoever you want, but be cool about it.
I'll have a great time no matter what happens.
Like,
I'm immune to curses.
I do.
Follow your heart, chat. Be cool.
I will say, whenever we do all the routes, I do want to go back and I want to have a discussion with the council about who the best dad was and us to redo their route, because I hear, well, not their route, but their final date, because I hear the epilogue for the dads change if you've done everything with all the routes.
Oh, interesting.
So we'd have to deliberate to decide who the penultimate dad was.
I think Damien's gonna win.
Probably.
Just something tells me.
Let's see how the poll's doing. Aha, chat's being pretty cool so far. I'll give that one more minute to cook and then we're gonna decide.
One more hot cook.
Okay. That should be enough time. Let's see who won the dad poll. And it was Joseph. Joseph won.
Thank goodness.
So hooray, we get to date Joseph. But downside is hooray, we get to date Joseph.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
Let's see how fucking weird this gets. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so ready for hell.
Ooh, game.
I'm always down for a little hell.
There we go.
Oh, do we have a small dad council today?
Yeah.
Legally, a pirate says, yes today, Satan.
Yes, today!
We got dads. Let me just make sure I didn't load the wrong one. Okay, load the right one. Alright, so it's time to start Joseph. Let's read off his profile.
Ooh!
Joseph Christensen. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My 6th string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. That is a lie. We know it's a lie. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. I don't like Joseph.
I'm so scared.
Like, this guy seems like a sociopath, just
I
saying.
think I'm being held hostage.
Hey man, your Joseph voice sounds creepier than normal. Is that on purpose?
No.
Okay.
Alright, let's message him. At one point, the first time we met Joseph, he made a joke about our dead husband, so just saying. Immediate red flags.
This is gonna be fantastic.
Why do I feel like Joseph killed our dead husband?
Wouldn't that be a
Wouldn't
fucking...
that be fucked?
I would actually love that if that was the twist.
I've heard that apparently the Joseph route has changed a little bit since we've done Robert's route. So...
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. No.
Okay.
No, Bolzo, no. Bolzo, no.
Well, the player's already made the wrong decision, so...
I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he gonna pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Yeah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
I feel like we're making a bold assumption that his book is the Bible.
It's the Daemonica Britannica. First of all, he's your youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses in on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like to, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley face. The smiley's a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, Bolzo. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast. So let me know, Joseph. Oh, that wasn't so bad.
No.
Here's a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm going to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Bolzo. Great. Come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I just got the worst vibes just now. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Well, guess I'm doing this. Save a brownie for me. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad? Please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. Never once has Bozo been weird. You come at the king, you best not miss, girl. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Bolzo. What if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Oh, shit. Who's there? Bolzo? Oh, it's this kid. The door opens. The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Huh? Hey, Christian, Krish, or Chris? Fuck!
I think it's Christian.
There was a Christian, but there was also a Krish, and there was also a Chris.
Krish is the youngest.
Yeah.
Krish is the toddler.
Yeah, I think it's Christian.
Yeah, because Chris and like Christy or something are the twins, I think.
Yeah.
It might be Chris. I'm not even sure if any of them are actually named Christian.
I think there was one
No.
named Christian.
There's totally one named Christian.
Is that, I remember Chris Christensen, Krish Christensen, and was there a Christian Christensen? There's fucking 4 of them. I'm having trouble remembering.
One of them is a girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them's a girl.
Fuck. I'm willing to do Christian.
I think it's Christian.
I think so.
The only one I know is it's not Krish. Because that is
Get well soon,
the
Jay.
name that's stuck into my head.
Get well soon, Jay.
Jay,
Okay.
don't die.
Yeah, I'll just go with Christian. It's Chris. Fuck!
I thought they were all like close to like Christ, but never any of them actually being like full names of like Christian or anything like that.
But Chris is short for Christian.
Yeah. Chris, right. Hi again. I'm Bolzo. I know your name is... Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the... Please don't say it. Jesus.
How's that fucking Jesus going?
Chris blinked slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird.
Jesus.
Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into the adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment I wonder if I should go in, just further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Bolzo, you made it.
So scared. What the fuck?
Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagine at all. It's actually pretty charming. Yeah, it's a little squid plushie. Or is that an octopus? I can't tell.
It's quite an experience, because I decided to have battle and boss themes play throughout this. And, and it's fitting oddly well.
Correct choice, Piv.
Shout out to the other J-man in the background.
I see him.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris. Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time we'll just be a little bit more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Gosh. Doing Joseph's voice is actually kind of hard. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack whenever we can. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no. And here are the twins. Christian and Christy. Say hello to Bolzo.
Oh, Jesus fucking shit.
Hello, Father. Hello, Bolzo.
I hate this. I hate them.
Kids, come on. Dial it back with the creepy twin stick. Creepy twin stick? Egg them on or we should get to baking. I personally want to egg them on, but I don't think Joseph will like that. So
I don't think Joseph would like that, but that's...
So I'm going to save just so we can see the egg them on option.
Do you want to actually get a good ending with him? Like,
Do we?
I want to at least give it a shot.
okay.
So I'm going to save just to see the egg them on option, see if it's funny. Can you two say,
Like,
come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison.
Not in it.
Come play with us, Danny. Well, Joseph actually liked us doing that. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. That's a nice Godzilla reference. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Go with something creepy or go with something obscure?
Oh, that's cute. They actually look really, like, eager.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Eek. Ah, shit.
What do we think? Creepy or obscure?
I don't think we want to go too hard into the creepy.
Actually, let's ask chat this time. Why not?
Chat.
Why not?
What do you guys
Kids
want?
are kids are having a good time.
Yeah, they're okay. They're doing all right.
Looks like the chat wants obscure mostly.
Okay. I'll give
Yeah.
I'll put my 2 cents in real quick because it looks like Obscure 1. I think Creepy might be it because they might get confused with the Obscure one. So I'm not quite sure if they'll get a chuckle if they don't understand what the joke is.
Yeah.
That's
I
my thing, but I think we should still go with Obscure.
Yeah.
I think it only matters whether or not Joseph gets it, so... Do
Yeah.
you think he's into obscure stuff?
I'm not sure, but
Secretly, I think he is.
yeah, I can see that. Let's go with something obscure. Let's listen to chat.
Are we gonna say it first?
I mean, if you guys want us to, sure.
Sure.
Alright, go with something obscure. Now say, he who walks behind the rose. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. He walks. He who behind some rose. Oh, Joseph liked it. The room is silent besides Joseph, absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it. Children of the Corn? Really? Is that not mainstream? I am off my game something fierce today. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore, despite his quiet protestations. He's laughing pretty hard into his hand. The kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done. Hey. I'm gonna be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from the thing. Alright. So it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about the... I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine the bookshelf, examine the coffee table, examine the floor, or head to the kitchen.
I feel like this is not going to matter because we did something similar to Damien's thing, but
Yeah.
we just kind of had to click on everything.
I'm gonna examine the bookshelf.
You find Jesus.
It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing, who knows. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for Teens. He's a cool youth minister, after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective.
Oh, fuck yeah, Mary.
That might not be Mary's.
No, that's definitely Mary's.
The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Alright, I'm gonna examine the coffee table now. There's a couple of cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. Looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants.
Yeah.
Sex. Now I'm gonna examine the floor. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I saw a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have both arms pulled off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says, C plus C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow. This looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while, son. It's been a while. Guess I should head to the kitchen and see what's up. Oh. This is a nice kitchen. I walk into the kitchen and find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. Twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian? He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. No, I'm not. You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand between the laughing and the squirming. I don't know what he's got. I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders. Spoon Duel the Spider King or Renegade Option? This is our Paragon or Renegade.
I feel like spoon duel is the way to properly go, but man, that renegade option is tempting.
Here's my thing. If the renegade option is also joining in and tickling her, that's a big no. You don't touch other people's kids. Don't do that. That's my biggest concern here, is that it's going to end up being like that. So...
Or we could end up punching the kid.
That is true. All right.
Renegade option could be anything.
Dude, renegade option usually gets somebody shot.
I feel like he'd be more into Spoon Duel, honestly.
Yeah, same.
He seems like a kind of weirdly playful type. I don't know, what you guys like. Let's put it to a vote. Spoon Duel or Renegade? 1 for Spoon, 2 for Renegade.
1.
1, yeah.
Okay, looks like it's gonna be Spoon Duel. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast! Okay, okay, Bolzo the Valiant. Let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at the Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand! Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now, on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arms and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated. You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste of the brownie batter. The magic. Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero! Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit. Hey, wait. Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish a sentence, Christy's out of the door and down the hall. Ahead. Joseph sighs deeply and stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash?
Changed anything, Joseph?
So what made that crash? Egg beater on the linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sticky sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but... Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably.
Hey.
Yeah. Probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Bolzo, you baked the cake from a box before, once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Don't fucking wish upon Mario Batali. Are you kidding me? Wish upon Guy Fieri or some shit. Somebody cool.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah. What? Guy Fieri's cool.
He's certainly got shades and flame shirt.
I have 2 of his cookbooks that have both been autographed.
Oh, sweet.
Joseph and I set to work cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. God, that was long. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Yeah.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Bolzo, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila. Duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? The thumb in position. And... Got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he? Blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that. Bolzo. Joseph quickly composes himself. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. You even know what that means?
Wink.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, Roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Yeah.
Oh wow. This is actually a bake sale. Was not expecting this.
Well then.
Joseph and Christy and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There's a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, there's actually not that many people living in this town, is there?
Nope.
There's like 10.
There has to be at least 20 according to Joseph here.
There's like 10. You don't need 10 people to make a city, right?
Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay. Let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Excellent.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I get that feel, Joseph. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep. Great age to deal with.
Yeah.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods onto the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. Is this a reference to Judas, by chance? Does he actually?
Oh,
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. Looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks. Little handmade crafts and other sweets. Remember, Bolzo, snitches get stitches, and I hope you ain't never snitched. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? You fool. You don't compete with it, you combine with it. Put soft serve ice cream on top of your brownie. That's J-Man's hot tip for a dumb snack.
It works.
Yeah, it does. It's great. How are we supposed to compete with that?
ah.
Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I could put together to make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah, I hope so. Seek another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. I think he'd like our enthusiasm here.
Yeah. No, I think, basically, from what I'm getting from his likes and dislikes, he
likes confidence.
He does seem to like confidence. I also think he also really likes the quote-unquote bad options.
Yeah, he seems like kind of a bit of a shyster, you know?
Yeah.
What does the rest of the council think? I don't want to do number 2.
I'm a bit ambivalent. I'm a bit ambivalent with this one, but I think Pip is right. It seems like this guy is looking for excuses to, like, rebel, I guess.
Yeah.
I think this might be a strong rebellion thing.
Bit of a mischief man.
Yes.
If that's the case, then I guess number 3 is the way to go. Okay, guess I'll pick that one. Sneak another brownie.
Yeah.
Sneak another brownie. Go on up. Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. I reach for another brownie, stress might eat my words away. Joseph smacks my hand before I can grab it. Oh, he did not like that.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Focus, Bolzo. It's not long before we have our first customers. It's Matt and Carmencita. Hey, dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. Cilantro. So, what recipes did you use for these brownies? Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe. We use the box recipe. We improvise. It's just how Nana used to make it. I think we improvise is the right way to go.
Yes, we improvise.
Yeah.
Oregano.
Oregano.
Just looked over at Sid.
I just let the bacon spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there, and it's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking.
I mean, we technically didn't use the box instructions.
We didn't, yeah.
That's true.
They were gone.
Interpretive.
We just imagined we did.
Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who can clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Bolzo! It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. Bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must. Resist. Urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies or let the man buy his brownies. I'm going to save here because I want to take a risk.
I think upping his brownie count, being competitive, would sell you more brownies.
Yeah, that's my thought. This is...
I think Joseph would be actually really up for having things sold. I think he's really just a shitster.
Yeah.
And he probably actually wants to win this bake sale.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the competitive one here. See how that works. They used to call me Brian Hollowlegs Harding Brian Hollowlegs Harding back when I was in the competitive circuit. Then you go for a brownie. You can go for brownie with me. 12 brownies. Oh no, fuck. Joseph really didn't like that. Maybe he's not as much of a shyster as we thought.
Brian left it.
Yeah, Brian liked it, but we already did Brian. Let the man buy his brownies. So we'll put you down. We'll put you down for 10. Huh? Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy. Oh. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie tonight, Daisy? Yeah. What's the movie? It's a surprise. Watership down. Joseph leans over to me. It's the Fast and the Furious. I mean, alright, yeah, it's a better movie. Show kids than Watership Down.
Yeah.
Really?
I watched the Netflix Watership Down recently.
Yeah. If you think about it, there is some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy. I made sure to give you guys the edges. Okay, now that's nice. You know, actually, I'll be honest. I don't like the edges as much as I like the middle bits of brownies.
I'm personally a middle person, but I don't mind an edge.
I like the edges. I like it a bit chewier. When it's just like, this is almost like mud. I'm not that fond of it, but when you like kind of bite into it and has like a bit of give.
Yeah, I can get that.
Yeah. Brownies are one of the only things that I'm a middle person for.
Yeah, I'm gonna admit to you guys, I actually have an intense weakness of brownies. It is like the one food I can like just go, yeah, I'll eat like 3 of these and not realize I've eaten 3 of these.
Your brownies are really good.
Yeah. Clearly a superior part of brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Huh. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work. Yeah. It is, but it's worth it. Oh. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Oh. Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Now listen, I won't say my favorite restaurant is called Margaritaville, but my favorite restaurant may or may not be called Margaritaville, and it's lame and I love it. It's... Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville, right? One day, my friend. One day we'll be on island time. In the Margaritaville restaurant, whenever they play the Cheeseburger in Paradise song, there's a margarita volcano. It's pretty rad. It's lame there. I love it. Only like people in their 50s hang out there. And me. That's fine.
Man in his 400s.
We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! He's going to be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Craig! Craig, please!
Craig!
Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them brownies too. Combine the ice cream and the brownies!
Come on! It's a good combination.
Probably won't be able to sell it to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. This is the perfect time to put on your most intense boss fight music, chat. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Remember that one time? You can't spell diet without die or tempt him. I want to save here because I'm legitimately interested about doing remember that one time.
Yeah, I want to sell to him. I want to see how you get Craig. And I feel like remember that one time if you bring back the nostalgia.
Yeah.
I want to know what the one time was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That same. That too.
Hey, Craig. When we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkled high-intensity hot sauce in the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it. Nice. I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake. Oh. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. We did it! We tempted Craig!
Yeah!
We did it!
We did it with the nostalgia.
You've got yourselves a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh? Mary saunters up to us, just like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is... Actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring. And safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Bolzo to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You had a load of this freak show? What? Weird folk is all holier than thou types. Don't you think, Bolzo? Mary. Let the kid answer the question. They're kind of weird. They seem nice. Shove a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk.
Not the last one.
I think Joseph would be pretty pissed if we were mean to his wife. I think he'd like the second one. Yeah, we like Mary. I think he'd like the second one, in all honesty. Mary would just be like, oh yeah, typical of you, if we pick the second one. But, you know,
I'm not getting a read off of any of these.
Yeah.
Mary's trying to test you.
She is. Fuck it, let's ask chat. Hey chat, what do you think?
We tried brownies one time, that was not the answer.
Yeah.
We tried brownies twice, and that was not the answer. It could be the third time.
Maybe, but...
Third time is a charm.
Yeah, chat, what do you think?
One for shove brownie, got a few for two. Maybe tried it 3 times.
Let's see.
So far, 2's ahead.
Okay. Looks like 2 it is. They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, we can talk about this later. Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my god.
Sure thing, honey bear.
Ah.
Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What?
Hey.
Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself? Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me.
Hey.
He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? What's her deal? Or brownies fix everything?
Brownies do not fix everything, as we've learned.
I think we should ask him if he's okay.
Yeah, ask if he's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we like pushing your buttons, huh? Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing out from all the sugar. I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting than a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun, promise. Margaritaville is the best place to go if you want to go somewhere lame but have a good time. Just saying. I won't say no if somebody asks me out to a Margaritaville, just saying. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope. Too late. I'm already walking away. But... Bye.
He's left you here to die.
Perish.
Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, it's like it's just you and me, brownie. Eat the brownie now, or save the brownie for later. Okay, so I'm going to save the brownie, because it might save our life from a bullet in the future.
Yes, save
That's
it.
good thinking.
Chekhov's brownie.
Yep. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road.
Like a gosh darn point-and-click adventure game protagonist.
Yeah. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I could have made good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... I think for a moment I realized I still had the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
Hey.
Wait. I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. No. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not gonna be going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? Oh, I live really close there. I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
Huh?
He did. Wait, no, I do live in Orange County. Fuck.
Now, I would like to point out that brownie was fully saran wrapped.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. So yeah, if anybody ever wants to play a game of Find J-Man, come on down to good old Orange County, Florida. In Orlando. We got an A rank.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Our
Oh,
date stats are handy, respect, relatability, kickflip, brownie, or temptation.
Kickflip.
That was a really long date.
So guys, not
What
to
up?
sound like I've been corrupted by the cult or anything, but Joseph's not that bad.
I mean, yeah.
He still is extremely... I can never, ever think positively about a man who named their kids Chris, Christian, Christy, and Krish.
That is true, but I
True.
would be lying
Never.
if I would be lying if I wouldn't say he's starting to charm me a little bit.
He's fine so far.
But like that line Mary had about pretending to be happy really was like,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah, I think he needs his own youth counselor, but doesn't seem evil.
yeah. I'll message him again. Dad tip 72. The only acceptable time and place for a decaf copy is never in a start. Oh fuck. Well, it disappeared before I could read it all.
And in the trash.
It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. Wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? I thought that was gonna be longer, I'll be honest. It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Oh boy, that's long. Bolzo, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know, I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need help. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. Suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck, my friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where and I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon, I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Gonna go extreme couponing? Yeah, I just realized. Up in, like, Amanda's little, like, shelf up there, there's, like, a little black figure standing there. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, it just looks like a black silhouetted thing.
Yeah,
It watches.
true.
Drugs.
Ah, I see.
Oregano.
Drugs? Oregano?
I'm actually gonna go chaperone the youth mixer dance that's happening at Joseph's church. Says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? You already have a daughter lava lamp, Amanda.
It's right there.
Right there!
Oh, God. Lava lamps are rad, but man, if they are like... If you don't, like, keep them, like, on, they kind of just fuck up and never work again.
They solidify.
Yep.
Also, if you leave them in the sun, then the liquid starts draining out of them, and
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. Now listen, those plastic jumpy frogs are fun. I don't care what anybody says.
They're good.
I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. Fuck. Man.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Jesus is coming.
Oh.
Oh man, that's an unfortunate typo.
I don't think it's a typo.
We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations of balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming.
Hey.
Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. Of course Ernest made that. Are you kidding me?
See if I still have my plastic jumpy frog. It lives in my home.
I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never, ever breaks their box mods. He suddenly got a really malicious look on his face when he said that, I'll be real.
Box mods?
Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod?
I think
No.
it's box mod.
I don't know. It might be some new age tech I don't understand.
I'm gonna look that up.
No, Amanda.
Box.
That would be a sin. I think. It's the one right after sloth. Bolzo, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. What is it?
It's it's a vape unit. It's the main thing that
okay.
vapes.
Ah.
No wonder I didn't understand it. That's too new age for me. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna go do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda is able to bowl away before myself or Joseph get another word in. Phew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I'll be real. I'm just imagining that Bolzo just dated a giant pair of legs in the past. I dated some giant arms once, but it turns out they were alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's... I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Bolzo. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little bit of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Bolzo. God said that. Well then, fuck you, God. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a step ladder and walk over to the Ernest banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. Got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Bolzo, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails.
What?
That's a crucifixion joke.
There's a little bit of religion trivia for you kids. Hammers and nails hurt. Just saying.
Yeah, but I hope he's not serious about that.
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youth will be here at any moment. I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this.
It reminds us that Jesus was a carpenter.
True.
He was indeed.
Wait, I have an idea. Jesus also hung out with prostitutes, just saying. That was pretty rad.
Yeah, Jesus was rad.
Yeah, he was pretty cool.
He hung out with everyone.
Jesus was the man.
Yeah. The J-man, they say it.
Yeah.
Oh. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do it right. Oh, fuck. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. Or, Jesus is coming. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry. It was Jesus is coming. Jesus isn't coming. Or, Jesus is coming. I think the last one's our only option.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
How are you gonna pull that off?
Don't worry. I can see how they do it. There's enough space between the U and the M to sneak an L in there.
Yeah.
But a U into an A?
Giant lowercase a.
Just put an O.
I mean... Sorry, Piff.
Jesus is
You
coming.
can't-
Yeah, why don't they just make it into an
Oh
L?
no, why
no.
didn't you just take the easy way out?
Absolutely
Yeah, just
not.
complete the U to make it an O, but whatever.
I mean, look,
Unacceptable.
if life's problems were that easy to solve, we'd have a lot of lemons. Jesus is calming. Oh, that's how they did it. Okay. I may be able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works.
Oh, they erased the part. If you can erase something, just erase the...
Someone turned it over.
I'm sorry, Piff.
Well, that's... Oh god, sorry. Well, that's true, I guess. Sorry. I was replicating your voice for a mere moment there. Bask in his calm and presence,
Banners, you-
Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Fucking course.
Is
Is
it
it?
the man?
Is it?
Just then the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment.
Oh.
Wait, you're not the usual guy.
Oh.
What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Spin Master Quinn. Hey, I am not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to the backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Wait, it's a sad guy from the trivia place and the ghost hunting biz. Are you alright?
No.
No.
Alright, I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily.
Someone save this man.
We saved him in Hugo's route. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in my life. Huh? Is he okay?
Spin Master Quinn, please.
He might need the youth pastor.
Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that the youth will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or temptation to the dark side, right? I can guarantee you, Spin Master Quinn's playlist is the most depressing shit in the universe. It's just sounds of silence on loop, man. The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll get you set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. Sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the oh god, my voice cracked. Most of the kids group off in the tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at each other at other groups of teens. Man, I did not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at ya with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. Alright! He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead.
I'm so scared for Spin Master Quinn.
Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand, and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for the youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. As the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying?
I love this man.
He is very
Help
sad.
him! Help him!
Oh, jeez, hold up. I need to adjust my chair. Okay. If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Thom York swears. Oh, jeez, God. I'm having an issue where there's a spot in my back that I really need to pop right now, but I can't do it without making too much noise.
Oh, no.
There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rem. Or something at very least. No Rain by Blind Melon. Want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend. Frederico.
Frederick.
He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Shut up and play the hits. Play the booty bumpers. That's what Jesus would have wanted.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, what would Jesus do?
Play the booty bumpers, apparently.
Yeah.
Is the booty bumpers an impure song? I don't know. Somebody fill me in.
I don't know if that's even a song. I thought there was a terminology of the type of song. Though that might not be pure and be
Yeah,
still
the booty bumpers are probably impure thoughts.
Yeah.
So that leaves us with...
Maybe
That's not how
I think the
DJing
top one
works.
might be like the reasonable one.
Yeah, because I feel like telling this man to shut up and play the hits might just end his life.
Let's go with the top one.
Let's protect this man from himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, stop me if I'm out of line here, but I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one. But I don't think that's how it works. The kids come out here to have a good time. You gotta cool down the sadness. Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? It was Sandra. I remember.
Well done.
If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here. I'm very good at it. I'm always willing to listen to what Ghost Tour Master Quinn, Spin Master Quinn is willing to say. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me. I know. Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses in Joseph's embrace, quietly crying. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. Is ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Bolzo. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I suddenly realize that what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to want to be here for this. Or be seen with me after this. Is it time to break out the ska? Oh God. You're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now. Not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing ya. Pops. She runs out of the door. Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out?
Protect yourself, Joseph.
I haven't heard the phrase turn it up on the dance floor in many years. That's how we know this is going to be an advent of unlike any other. Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on! I'm gonna say for this inevitable minigame, it's gonna be really hard because this game does not tell you the controls of the minigame.
It's gonna be great.
Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Start with the lawnmower, roll the dice, or the worm.
The worm's hard to do.
The worm is indeed hard to do. Roll the dice is a pretty easy one, if I'm being honest.
I actually didn't know that was a dance move.
Everything's a dance move, Piff. Lawnmower is pretty easy as well.
I knew about the lawnmower and the worm. Didn't know about roll the dice. I thought that was just like a let's just see what happens.
Let's
just gonna
do
try shit.
let's do the dad option. Let's mow the lawn.
Right. Start with the lawnmower. Alright, let's start this baby. I start the lawnmower on the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it's like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Bolzo. Let's turn up the heat. The shopping cart, the sprinkler, or the running man?
Running man.
Running man.
Oh
Fucking
man,
running man.
Running
I want
man's
to see
the
them
next
do the
level.
running man.
It's time, everybody, for the running man. Since the immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire of the running man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it. Keep it up. I think they're coming around. Let's finish this with the Cabbage Patch, the windmill, or the hammer slide. I haven't seen the hammer slide done in many years.
The Cabbage Patch is the only one I recognize as a real thing.
I know the hammer slide. I don't know any of these other two.
I'm feeling the hammer slide.
I like a good hammer
A
slide.
good hammer slide's good. What does everybody else think?
I'm out for this round.
Cabbage Patch.
Seems like chat wants either slide or Cabbage Patch.
There's only one
I
way
don't
to decide
think
this.
The windmill is real. No one recognizes it.
No one wants windmill.
Nobody wants windmill. Piff, the penny, do it.
Alright, heads is Cabbage Patch.
Yep.
Tails is Hammer Slide. Oop, 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 oop.
What?
Come on. Tails.
Hammer slide.
Aw.
Thanks.
I try to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get too into it. Good effort, buddy. But I think that's a pan flashed a little too long ago. Shut up, Joseph! It was cool
That's
once.
not that long ago.
Oh, it has to be like modern moves.
Okay. Good thing I saved my game. 'Cause fuck. I knew this would happen. I knew my outdatedness would kill me one day.
Oh, jeez.
I want to get these kids in on this.
It's the Cabbage Patch. The Cabbage Patch is the correct...
Whatever the Cabbage Patch doll thing.
Because I don't think windmill is real.
Man, the hammer slide was cool. It still is cool.
Just the running man.
Let me
Cool.
let me show you a modern depiction of the Hammer Slide that I found just to figure out exactly what it is. I'm gonna put this right over here.
Hammer slide is good.
Please, Piff, show me.
Post it in Twitch chat so the Twitch chat can take a gander.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I got you.
It was
That's
cool
pretty
once.
It's a pretty lame dance
Ah,
move.
come on.
This person, honestly, this person is doing it terribly.
Yeah, no, they're having a bad go.
He's just shuffling like a crab, like...
The whole point is to, like, shuffle your feet, like, super, super quickly, like, tapping on the floor to the side.
Like, if you could actually do the Hammer Slide, holy crap.
It was cool once. You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in circles, as I assume you would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youths. I think they like agriculture. I think it's working. If we pull the right moves, the kids will join us in no time. The final one. The moonwalk, the butter churn, or attempt twerking. No!
No, I'm not talking. Not
twerking.
Not twerking.
I want
Not
to do the
twerking.
moonwalk.
The moonwalk is...
The moonwalk, I don't care what anybody says. The moonwalk has standed the test of time.
Yeah, I think the moonwalk is because the butter churn is also very old, and I don't think Joseph would appreciate you twerking in front of children.
The moonwalk is rad, and it takes a god to be able to do it. I still
But
can't do
everybody
it.
knows the moonwalk.
Everybody knows the moonwalk.
Everyone knows a moonwalk.
You also gotta finish off with a good whoo at the very end.
Whoa.
Actually, the butter churn's pretty good.
I'll save my game just in case, though. Moonwalk! I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. Impressive. I look around at the youths. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Lift Joseph up dirty dancing style or death drop. Dirty dancing style!
Death drop!
Death drop! That is...
Okay, I gotta look up what the hell a death drop
What
is.
is a death drop.
Fucking death drop.
Guys, death drops are amazing.
They're so good.
I don't know what they are.
Oh, that thing where they like freaking like
It's
jump.
exactly what it sounds
Yeah, they
like.
just fall. It's good.
That. Okay. I will save my game here, because I want to do Dirty Dancing, but I'll do Death Drop first for you guys.
I want to see Death Drop, whatever this flip thing is.
I've seen enough internet videos of this move where I really think I could nail it. On the beat drop, I kick my legs up and dramatically fall on the floor, my back landing on the ground with a shablam. And all the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I'll feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor's gonna be pissed.
I know what's up.
What was
Death
that?
drop is literally just falling on your back. There is
Man.
absolutely zero grace to death drop.
Man,
Oh, but it's so no. You haven't seen a good death drop.
They're
Like,
good. They're phenomenal.
hype as
if you
fuck.
get doing good, you will fuck up a crowd.
now all I'll say is, if you want to charm me, if I'm ever dancing with you and you pick me up Dirty Dancing style, I will be extremely charmed. Just saying. But looks like Death Drop was the right answer. The future of dance was what it was. These kids are gonna remember this night for the rest of their lives. Impressionable preteens hit the dance floor with almost alarming level of enthusiasm. I am deafened by the combined volume of their cheers. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around before they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs. Come on. The rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. We're in a dark room. Uh-oh.
Uh-uh.
Joseph leads me out of the main room and down to the various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph? I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? The church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit, I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out to help me chaperone. What happened to lying and being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. You know, that Judas guy was pretty cool about his lies too, just saying.
Quick thing. I thought the death drop was like one of the dance moves I saw where somebody actually like basically jumped on their back and from that position actually like let back onto their feet.
Oh no, that's a different deal.
That's just
I don't
like
know what that
getting
one's
back on your feet.
I just being a
That
cool
one's
guy.
a specific
But-
breakdance move. I don't know what it's called. I know what you're talking about.
Death drop looks
so
like
cool.
your freaking legs give out from underneath you and you just die. It's awesome.
Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of his church now. What could he have possibly planned? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figure I could bring you a little bit of tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Is it lame with a margarita volcano with like a bunch of 40-somethings and overcooked hamburgers? It's great.
Might be.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but we have entered the margarita zone.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Welcome to the margarita zone. I go around with my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, the little garlands of fake flowers and 2 beach chairs set up on the front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Oh, it's so lame, I love it.
Siv wants to point out the big fucking doorknob.
Oh yeah, that doorknob's fucking huge.
It's huge!
Joseph, this is amazing.
Yeah.
There's no pop tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same.
Oh.
I did this for us. I think we've both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours out both margaritas. You really went all out.
Yes.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Oh jeez. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves? No. No, not here. You're missing the point of the Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. Let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties. It's heaven on earth with an onion slice. Hell yeah. I'm doing that one. I don't care.
He's not gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Fine.
I actually think he's gonna like it.
I'll save, but it's gonna be that one. I can feel it. He did not like it.
Ah, yeah! Don't bring up Christianity to him. It really doesn't like it.
Fine, let's go with, like... Which one are you guys feeling? Watch out for flip-flops or let's get tattoos of Mexican cuties? I think blown out flip-flops, maybe?
Yeah, flip-flops.
Yeah.
I think quoting the song that Margaritaville comes from might be best.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I don't know the song very well.
Me either.
It's a real fear. Thankfully no heels would get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Those are gestures for the makeshift island bar he's made. You know, it's funny. You know, I'll be honest, I only picked the last one because it rhymes super well, so I was like, yeah! Yeah, it's funny. This reminds me so much when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting, but I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What? Kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around to the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. Met a guy named Robert. It was pretty weird. But I was young and in love. I didn't have to answer to anybody. And now, I host fundraiser car washes and to take the kids to soccer practice on the weekends. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. You like you spend a lot of time taking care of the others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could strum on my 6 string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. It's pretty rad, Joseph, I know. But I think the closest I've ever gonna get back to is the Margarita Zone. A short occasional reprieve from daily life. That's such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. I mean, you are a Bayside town. You have a Margaritaville. Just saying. If you are a Bayside town, you're gonna have one.
Yeah.
Except mine, I have to go all the way to fucking Universal Studios if I want to eat there. Because it's literally on the boardwalk to Universal Studios. So it makes traffic a bastard. Doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in the Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe the Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quidden said? Sometimes if you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how would you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to its office. I think it's about finding a little piece of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's just being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning. See my daughter smile, or... I smile at Joseph. Spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure...
almost danger zone.
Yeah. Joseph and I make
Margarita Zone.
Yeah. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I have out Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for the margarita zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be on my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room and find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life and now I pay the price. And by well of life I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. By the way, speaking of punch, hot tip from J-Man for some fun punch. Make ice cubes out of the punch. It won't make it taste watered down.
Exciting.
Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. We did it.
Yeah.
Stage 2 complete.
S rank.
Nice.
Ah, shit.
Our stats are angry about weather, taped sports, cool, sorted past, salt shakers, and crying.
Wonder where the crying comes from.
Angry about weather.
Another dreary night. Another listless stroll through the Maple Bay. I've been really bonding with the community at Jim and Kim's lately, so my stroll's been leading me there more and more often. Peter, the man from the bank, Keith from down the street, Evelyn, who I saw at the deli that one time, and a guy whose name I think is Carl are basically members of the family at this point. Carl's in the game! He did it!
Carl!
Carl!
Nicely done.
Good job, Carl. Now you can date dads in the cyberverse.
That's what he always would have wanted.
In fact, I heard Neil, the surly bartender, mention that tonight is Keith from down the street's birthday, and he'd have to go to get that little baby a little cake for his special little day. I think he was probably just being a dick, but I head into the bar anyways. The mere possibility of cake is strong enough to lure me in. I step inside just in time to see O'Neill watching a cake tray with a crime scene outline of pink icing on it. Huh. I guess it really was Keith from down the street's birthday, and I missed it. I sit down and order a beer. And I sit down at the bar and I notice Mary from next door, sitting in the corner of the room, drinking alone again. She must be having a really rough day. She seems so wary and so sad. She's been doing this more and more often lately. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is it because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Say
Yes.
hi or keep watching the
Yes.
game. Let's say hi.
Say hi, be polite.
I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways. She finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Who? Hey! Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad! I'm happy for you two! Mary, I'm not...
Hey.
I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, Bulzo. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. You're a good friend, aren't you? Sure, yep, just a friend, or... I'm there when he needs me, Mary.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can be the biggest, shade talker here.
We're not doing
Shit.
that.
Can we not be a homebreaker?
I want to be cool to Mary, but...
I like Mary.
I like Mary. But...
I like Mary.
I don't want to be the hugest dick to her right now.
Starting a fight with Mary feels like a bad idea.
Oh, she would actually kill us, like, instantly.
She would win. She would win any sort of competition whatsoever. She does not hold back.
Maybe the second one.
I think maybe the friend one, yeah. Maybe.
I'm thinking the second one.
I saved my game just in case, because I don't want to fuck up here. I feel like we're about
Boss
to...
music time.
I feel like we could learn a lot here, so I want to get this right.
Yeah.
Yep, just a friend. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine.
Come on.
We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now. It doesn't take an expert to see that you two are miserable. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage, or I'm sorry. This one is...
I think the first one might be...
It's...
Maybe she needs a straightforward, don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is hard. This is really like touchy.
This is the hardest
Like a
choices we've had
minefield.
so far.
Yeah.
You know what? Reading it again, like, out of what you were like... You sounded nice when you said it. Reading it again, it sounds very, like, aggressive.
Yeah. What does chat think?
We just... If most people want you to, I think, save again. I think people are panicking mostly.
I think we're all low-key panicking.
I think most people want to apologize, like 3.
Okay. Let's go with that. I can tell you're having a rough time. I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses.
Good.
Yeah.
It's all messed up. I'm sorry?
Mm.
I'm sorry for us both. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back.
Damn.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I feel like that. I don't know if that could have gone any better, honestly.
We had a fight with Mary.
This really is bad route. But not for the reasons we thought.
I don't know if we got all the info we could have gotten out of that, honestly.
You want to check the other things?
If you guys want to.
It's up to you. I think we got off okay with that one. She didn't leave angry. So...
And honestly, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of her without making her super upset.
Yeah.
She's not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
either.
everything else seemed very aggressive or assertive.
Yeah. So, It seems like chat wants us to maybe try again.
It's up to you.
I'm willing to go
I'm
back
just
just to see what the
curious
other
about-
options would have led to.
Yeah.
But not... Like, yeah, not save it, though.
Yeah, not save it.
Like, save where we are now, but...
Yeah. Alright. Let's go back to when we were at the bar.
Retroactively toying with Mary's feelings.
So, I feel that maybe she needs someone. I feel like she needs somebody to be real with her right now. You know? I'm gonna go with the first one.
Yeah.
Then what does that make you? We were miserable a long time before you started poking into our business, buddy boy. Don't come around thinking you're some paragon of empathy just because you got involved where you weren't welcome. She takes a long sip of a drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Alright, let's try the other one. let's just try that other one on.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. Takes a long sip for a drink. This was a mistake. Oh, yeah, no. That didn't work either. I'm going to go back to the first option now. Just see what happens on those.
Yeah, because there was more to be done.
Okay. Let's go with the just regular sure one. That's funny. Joseph usually looks at his friends have a loose spine. Okay, the same one as before. Okay, let's reload that because that's just the same thing as we had before.
Well, I feel like the last one is going to be awful.
Yeah, but might as well. Fuck it.
Well, let's see if she says anything interesting.
Yeah.
This is just to find out where this goes.
Like some other people in his life. I'm there for. So he makes my errors now. Oh no, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't matter.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm just gonna load back that book thing. We'll keep the thing we did before we apologized to her.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Huh. I honestly thought there would be, like, something to be gained from that. But I guess it's either she gets mad and leaves, or she doesn't get mad and leaves.
Yeah. I prefer the one where we didn't piss her off.
Yeah, that seems like the best option.
I'm gonna message Joseph now for the final date.
Yeah, that came right before the final date, too.
Yep.
It's kind of like your last warning with that one.
Yep. Oh, jeez. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings a message as a message flies in my inbox. It's Joseph. Hi, Bolzo. We should hang out. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor. No impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs. No kids. Just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get out in the open ocean? How are we gonna get out in the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa, prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina and you can check out the goods. If you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. He owns a yacht? Amanda. Oh, Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are.
Oh no.
You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter whom you love. What? Did you think that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did he get me? A healthy upbringing and a supportive environment? I am literally paying for your college? Nah, dog, that's for sure.
I think she'll like the last one.
Yeah, knowing Amanda.
Yeah, I'm good with the last one. That's funny.
Your words
Not a
cut
dog.
deep, Pop.
Yeah, give her
Real
some
deep.
sass.
Dad, there's one thing in the world that's better than a dog. It's a yacht dog. You and your yacht dog. That's a bond forged through the trials at sea. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's invited me over to his yacht. It's gonna be a yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready. Go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad! Don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would She promised me she would propose to me at the end, but ended up going with Logan's Crutchfield. I realized that was supposed to be prom-pose. I don't know what that is. I didn't go to prom.
I'm pretty sure it's basically just asking you to go to prom with them.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, just like this. There are some people who just go way
Like,
too
who go
elaborate.
really hard on asking people to prom, and that's what that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know that I'll be there.
Good bit, I say to Joseph.
Quaint marina, complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside and stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Bullzo. That doesn't sound like Joseph. I turn around to find... Uh-oh!
Mary!
Robert,
Hi.
hey!
No. Oh!
What's he
The
doing here?
raccoon!
So, how's Joseph? Robert comes off cold immediately. I get the feeling he's not happy I'm here. Oh shit, he's coming to fucking
Oh,
kick me.
he's friends with Mary.
Yeah, they're besties, oh shit.
Oops!
And what's with that look? He seems very angry. Very, very angry. He's going through some stuff. Robert blasts through a cigarette.
Excuse me?
So, I guess he's your friend now, huh? Your pal? Oh, Robert, you're my friend too. And I suppose two friends just spend the night out on a private yacht together, being buds, chatting about friendship. Is that what two friends do? His voice is getting louder. What's gotten into him? Robert, come on. You know I'm not like that. Bullzo, you might be an idiot, but I'm not. What's your problem with Joseph anyway? I don't like Joseph. I don't trust Joseph. Joseph is a bad guy and I don't want him around you.
Ooh.
What's that? This is what it's about?
Oh, whoa.
Robert, you committed petty larceny last week and think you've been haunted by the Dover ghost. It was the goddamn Dover ghost.
Robert's such a good raccoon, man.
Robert pauses to
I
calm
love
himself
him.
down. Joseph's not who you think he is. What? Ask him about it sometime. Bring it up. And watch your back when you do. Because a guy like that will put a knife right in it. Oh shit, shit just got spooky.
Guys, I'm really scared.
Flip.
Okay, first I thought Robert was gonna kill us.
I thought this was about Mary, but it turned out to really not be about Mary.
Now back to like maybe Joseph's gonna kill us.
I love this angry raccoon man.
Yeah, Robert's really good.
Robert's a nice guy, he's just kind of
So
weird.
good. I love Robert.
Robert flicks his cigarette into the front seat of his recently cleaned schooner. Before turning around to leave, he takes a step, hesitates, then turns back to face me. You're both awful. You deserve each other.
Agree.
I'll tell Mary you said hi. With that, Robert storms off down the pier. Well, okay.
Fucking Christ!
I wander deeper into the marina. All these boats are really not really. By the way, really fucking like ominous music's playing right now. All these boats are really, really nice. I wonder which one of them is Joseph's. Hey, Bullzo. Joseph, where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance on the name of the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
I inherited
Could have
this.
been called the Ark.
Huh.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me out up onto the yacht. I'm turned off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Bozo, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts, you're going to be on a boat, alone with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht, he's married, it's fine.
Robert just told you he's a
He's probably a murderer. Just
murderer.
saying. This is
I feel
fun.
like Robert is more trustworthy than he seems.
Dude, he's gonna kill us and
He's
dump our
gonna
body
kill
in
us
the sea
so
and we'll
hard.
never be found.
After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off. Boat launching. Man and boat. Launching as one. St. Peter navigates out on the marina into the open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He's a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element.
Oh.
This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder.
What?
I'm so scared.
No.
Help.
Oh.
Our options are I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily I brought my Neptuning fork, or can do. I think he'll appreciate the Neptuning fork. He likes his good
That's the one
pun.
I want, because I don't like the other two.
What?
I'm down for Neptuning fork.
Yeah.
That's the one that I want, because I hate the other two options.
Joseph stifles a laugh. By the way, if this ends up being crazy murdery, can we go back and after we complete this, can we go back and redo this to see if we can somehow survive if this ends up getting crazy murdery?
I don't think it's gonna be quite murdery. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that type of game, but man, this is weird.
Yeah, this is weird.
But I mean, it's gonna be weird when you're dating a married man.
Yeah. Collegiate level dad joking there, Bolzo.
I mean, is that what we're gonna go for? Are we actually gonna, like, go all the way, or are we gonna friend zone him at the last minute?
We'll make that option. We'll make that decision when it comes to it. For a while, we watch the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get in open water. Oh shit! Oh no, this ain't good. I've seen this scenario way too many goddamn times. Nope, nah, this is where you die.
God.
Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool.
What if this was just an elaborate surprise party?
I don't trust whales. None should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often, but you know. Family, wife, saving souls.
Wink.
Okay, hold up. Before I continue reading, I just want to say, when Joseph winked there, the actual voice actor for Joseph just went, wink.
That's cute.
So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I've watched Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from here, I can see how toned his muscles are. He does have some pretty decent muscles, I must admit. And pure thoughts? I stare at the ocean. Joseph's right. It's a lot quieter out here, but something about that conversation with Robert still bothers me. Oh, the music just stopped. So, I, ran into Robert. Was
Biting
he?
the bullet.
He wasn't waiting for you at the dock, was he? Yes, and smoking like a chimney. That's Robert, all right. Is everything okay between you two? He seemed angry. It's... how do I put this? Did
Remember
Robert...
his other story when he talked about Robert beforehand? Probably.
Did Robert ever proposition you for, escapades? Actually, he did. Did you take him up on that? No? Ah, well. That is where we differ. Oh! Okay.
You got the bad end, I guess, Joseph.
So,
Oh.
When we first met Robert, this was before we even went on a date with him. When we first met him, though, he tried to have sex with us. So,
Oh, fuck.
I'm guessing Joseph and Robert fucked.
I mean, he just said that.
Yeah. What?
Robert! How could you do that to Mary?
I know. Father of four, family man, married for Christ's sake. I should never have even, but I was in a bad place, and with Mary constantly out, Joseph settles himself before continuing. This definitely got under his skin. I'm going to take a guess and assume this is before Robert knew Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he knew her after this? Like,
Yeah.
this is how they met?
Yeah. I made a hasty decision. One which Robert does not exactly, he has a weird thing about casual, But he asked you.
Oh.
You'd have to ask Robert about the weird Robert politics of that. He's been weird ever since. Huh.
Hey.
But it's over, right?
Hmm.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That began and ended on the same day. Well, okay then. So you're not upset? I'm not. Things happen, Joseph, and I think you of all people deserve a little forgiveness.
No, still names his kids the names of his kids.
Actually, I wonder if this is actually an elaborate ploy here from Joseph, because Robert said he would stab you in the back, and I know that could take that, like, Robert maybe wanted something more of his relationship with Joseph, but Joseph turned him down. But that doesn't make sense with Robert. You know, knowing Robert, he'd be more than fine with a one-night stand. But I'm wondering if it's the other way around, where instead of Joseph cheating on Mary with Robert, he cheated on Robert with Mary. Like, that's where my brain's going. Because they mentioned that Joseph and Robert have both gone traveling a lot in their younger days. They used to go out adventuring and shit, you know?
Mhm.
I wonder if they've known each other for way longer than what's being let on, you know? That's where my brain's going. Anyways, thank you, Bolzo. That means more than you'll ever know. Joseph and I boat in silence. As the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us, I decide to take a peek over at the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. Wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I'll be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool.
No.
Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates! I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you! My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die! I think I like the second one, personally.
I like the last one.
To punch as many fish as I can before I die. I like the last one a lot.
These are all funny.
The first one has a joke on it.
It does, you are right. A lot of people are voting for 3 in chat, though. I'm gonna save, and then I'll do 3, because chat really wants 3, and we haven't really looked to them this time yet.
It's true.
You tell him, Bolzo. And here we are. Bolzo, welcome to the ocean. Oh boy, there's waves happening. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I am on a boat with a handsome married man. Very important to remember that, Bolzo. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. Tuna will fuck you up. I will be real. They will kick the shit out of you. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. Sharks are actually pretty tight. They only come at you if you fucking start splashing like an asshole. It's the tuna you
It's kind
gotta
of hard
watch
not
out
to
for.
splash when you're a human, though.
But people have gone underwater and literally danced for sharks before. It's rad. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? You are going to get pushed into the ocean, Bullzo. You're gonna get pushed into the ocean, he's gonna dump chum on you, and the sharks are gonna come. I've seen the situation too many times. I know. Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. I'll get out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this. I just feel so drawn to Joseph. Bozo, no! I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know. Suddenly, I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. Guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so we might have a small problem. What small problem?
This is where we die.
Are out of gas. Uh-oh. No, this is getting worse. Whales are going to get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. Check my phone.
Because of course there's not.
I don't have a service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales?
Trap.
This is such a trap. I can feel it. I can guarantee you, there's gonna be 3 things full of gas, fucking ready to be poured into that tank. He planned this shit.
Just like radio the Coast Guard.
We could do that. Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools?
What the fuck?
Joseph!
Joseph!
What the fuck?
Joseph.
Alright,
And you call yourself a seaman!
when you apply for a boating license, you have to take a test that says you must always have certain fire extinguishers on board. You must always have extra fuel on board. You must always have a working radio on board. It is literally illegal to do that without those things. I know. I have one. I am a dad. If the radio
I have
ever...
to get my teeth brushed. And let me know how this turns out.
Okay. I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Minigame!
Blindsided by
We have to
minigame.
MacGyver that radio, guys!
And if you lose, you die!
Joseph fucking kills you!
Not that. I think... this goes here. Oh, fuck, this is like Surgeon Simulator.
It's not a fucking condom.
No, it's a... There's a... Oh, fuck. Well, this is hard. What's happening? Wait, I have to MacGyver this. Shit. So, if MacGyver taught me anything, I need the gum.
You need paper clips and gum.
Paper
Jimin,
clip. What?
do you make up a condom out of the radio, please?
It's not even a condom. I don't think it's a condom. I think it's a weird technology. Yeah, it's a condom. Like,
That's
rubber ducky with... This is really hard to control, I'll be real. The mini games don't control the best, I'll be honest. I got it. Okay, so I just gotta toss shit in there. It looks like... Paperclip! Oh, fuck, something broke. Oh, that created electricity. We're getting there. It created electricity. That's what I said. Wait, the condom's made out of rubber. We can use that for things. MacGyver. How do I get... What the fuck? I don't understand technology. I think that worked. What's this? No. Let's put the condom on this. Yeah, that's a condom, alright. It helps stop the electricity. Gotta put gum mixed together the wires. Damn it. Damn it. How do I MacGyver? God damn it. Is this a toothpick? Is that a toothpick? I can't... Oh, I got a pencil stabbing through my hand. I can stick the pencil in this hole. I wish I could move these around in my hand, but I can't. It's just pick them up and throw them in. I don't think I'm meant to win this one, I'll be honest. A rubber ducky.
Yeah, just throw all
You're
of it in
meant
and
to
hit power.
die.
It's just... Oh yeah, that's creating some good electricity. What's that? Oh, that's a bowling ball. What kind of bowling ball is shaped like that? Oh! What? Wait. It MacGyvered. What happened? They MacGyvered together. MacGyver together again. Do it. Whoa, that noise. Stop making that noise, for God's sake. Why do you keep on making that noise? Stop, please. I think this works.
I think your bowling ball is a potato.
I think you just
Ow.
spoke one.
Power. Hey, it worked.
Coconut. Sid was right, it's a coconut.
Rank S. Wow. Stop making those horrible noises, you pieces of shit in there. It's working. It works, kinda. Wow, that was horrible.
I'm not even sure what happened.
Me neither.
It's fine, it doesn't matter.
But also... Wait, man, why did... Oh man, Joseph's trying to fuck us. Damn it. He brought a condom on the boat so he could fuck us. Yeah.
Escape.
Man. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it.
Isn't that weird to have a condom lying around?
I
to be
mean,
real?
yeah, but like on a boat. I mean, I guess you can fuck
Yeah?
on a boat.
He's probably fucked Mary on that boat.
I mean, probably.
Just saying.
Probably fucked Robert on this boat.
Probably fuck this boat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? I won't go into song, for risk of getting smoked by copyright. She has a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with a boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's a worse place to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine. Our three choices are wine, wine, wine! I will go with the first one. What does everybody else think? This is probably for pure
Second one.
flavor.
Second one, urgent demand.
We do. We do need to sober up. I'm not sober up and get drunk to deal with this shit, I guess. Wine.
You already made the wrong decision by talking to this man in the first place.
Yeah, you're right.
We're in it to win it now.
I keep a couple of emergency bottles below deck. Wanna go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? We're gonna find some fucking shit in here, I'll be real. Let's see, wine. Gotta be around here somewhere. Oh no, we're gonna find some fucked up shit in here.
Get ready.
Why is there clothes everywhere?
I'm prepared.
It's really dirty in here. Examine lounge, examine shelf, or examine cabinet. Let's examine the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Oh no. Examine the bed, examine the floor, examine the side table. Let's examine the bed. Oh, California King, swanky. It's made a little messy, less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels and everything. Oh, good. Examine the floor. There's some clothes strewn on the floor nearby the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. For an old yacht. Huh. Examine the side table. Hey, wine glasses. Must be hot on the trail. But, no wine. I grab 2 glasses and get back searching. For an old yacht.
Yo, what if this isn't even his yacht?
See, my personal theory right now is that he's actually been sleeping around.
Yeah.
Let's examine the shelf. Take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine the photos. There's a few photos on walls here. Looks like a picture of Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe.
Okay, it's his yacht.
Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right there. Mary still has her painted stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all Dad's. Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow. Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end of that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit. I just got some really bad thoughts. Hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine the books. There's a bunch of different Bibles on brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this... Well, now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. It was probably a tasteful nude. Examine the knickknacks. There's one thing Joseph does right. It's the odd stuff that he puts on shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. Yeah, that's it. Let's examine the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there's some treasures in here. Examine the fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. Examine flashlights. Was the situation to a different problem? Maybe we were stranded out here for days and run out of electricity. We'll need these, but the chief concern right now is wine intake. And examine the drawer. Hey, it's wine. Whole drawer full of wine. It's the Yacht Club Miracle. Twilight Rogue, huh? Come to daddy. Finally, time to get back up to Joseph. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, focus on the rest of the room. Head back up to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck and find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Bulzo, wine, good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
It's Neko.
Hey, Neko.
I arise from my dreams.
Hello.
Dream daddy.
You're just in time for
We're gonna get
murder
murdered.
at sea.
Haven't you heard?
Oh, you're doing his route? Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I'm glad I caught that. How much has happened? I'm sorry.
We're at the very end.
A lot has
Oh,
happened.
goodness.
Haven't you heard?
Oh,
I'm a cool minister. How cool?
Oh.
I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like, 4? 5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour or power pour? I'm gonna save. 'Cause I can guarantee you, if we power pour, it is going to spill on his shirt and our shirt. He's gonna go, oh no, look what happened. We have to take our shirts off.
Oh,
chose this route.
Yeah,
Why
keep
are you
it chill.
This is my fault, isn't it?
Fucking man.
No, wait, this is Twitch chat's fault. But it's also my fault 'cause I
chat.
encouraged them.
Chat really wants power
a
pour.
Oh, jeez.
Y'all are telling me shit is getting so real. I don't. What is. What?
Whoa, okay. Time to party. We clink our
Joseph
glasses
had
and
cheated
drink
before
up.
with Robert?
What? Oh yeah, no, Robert was like, listen man, he's gonna fucking kill you.
Oh.
Yeah, Neko, you're gonna have to watch the VOD later, like...
Yeah, a lot
will,
happened
but-
all of a sudden.
Should I not be here for spoilers, or...
If you can be
That's
here
up
if you
to
want to
you.
be. That's why it's not bad. There's a hint of, am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe.
Oh.
Revive the vibe, Bolzo. Generally it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb. But I think we can save it.
Good one.
Our choices are... This view, though. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like going in a yacht?
I mean, I'm curious about the last one.
Yeah.
Going in here.
What's it like having a yacht, you fucking terrifying man?
I'll be honest, guys. I was warming up to Joseph until Robert came in, and then my warmth towards Joseph immediately did a 180, and it's now colder than ever.
Yeah, same.
Now, J-Man,
Yeah.
you have a daughter to take care of. You
I-
have to make it back alive.
But the issue is we're stranded out here with him. Like, there's no fuel, apparently. We're fucked.
Oh, there's no fuel?
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
fuel. We're fucked.
Says Robert. Says
No,
Joseph.
look for where he hid it.
And he came out here with a broken fucking radio, so we can't even call the Coast Guard or anything.
You think he didn't
So
need
bad.
to do that?
Mm,
He's setting you up.
mm.
I don't trust this fucking man.
I-
I haven't been here, but
I'm
We're,
going.
I'm guessing we're on his pleasure boat.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm saving. I'm gonna go with number 4 just for funsies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuel prices are on the rise. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out on the winter months. But also sometimes you can have a party on your yacht and everyone thinks you're cool, so it evens out. Bolzo, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? The Salty Swallow, long, hard, and full of semen. Fuck you, whales!
Fuck
one.
you, whales.
Yeah.
That
That
speaks to me on a
That one.
spiritual level.
I will go with that one, but I'm gonna save first because he hasn't been really the biggest fan of profanities.
But I don't like all of
I
them
think that's more of
involved.
his.
I mean, to be
more
honest,
of
literally all of these are profanities now that I look at them.
Yeah.
First one's a sex joke, second one's a sex joke, and third one's a fuck you, whales. That's honestly the safest option. I'm keeping on brand
Yeah,
here.
what's your guys' general mood? Do you still want to get with this guy?
No.
I never
No.
wanted this.
No,
I never wanted to get with this guy.
Yeah, no, let's not.
writing it on the side of the boat like that is basically asking them to attack. That's the goal. I'd be ready. You know where to find me. You cowards! Oh, we have more things to go through.
Hide from this man.
This view, though, do you like your mysteries hot-bodied, or I bet we'll have a whale of a time? I'm gonna go with that last one.
No.
I'm trying to go away
honestly,
from the sex
no.
and the happiness right now.
Yeah.
I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, huh? I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them because I don't have anything healthier coping mechanisms.
We're trying to escape you. We're running as far away from you as we can on the
Please
back of a
don't
whale.
make us look at that again.
Cheers to that.
Is it just going to narrow it down until... This is a fucking horror game now.
It sure is.
I gotta take
We're
another sip of
trapped. We're
wine.
stuck with Joseph.
I want to point out, no music's been playing. Music stopped a while ago. Music has stopped since we got stranded. There's been nothing. We've been in grim silence this entire time. I gotta take another sip of wine,
Another sip of wine.
but stop myself.
Good.
Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Bolzo. All beverages of leisure welcome, Margarita Zone. Joseph, you're gonna ruin Margaritaville for me, and I don't want that. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries. Other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone. Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither neither the devil nor island jammers. If we get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Oh no, not Steely Dan. Ha! Amen. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. No!
No!
Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. No!
No! Red!
This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help feeling this will end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face. No, Bolzo!
No!
What the fuck is this?
Also, for once in your life, stop being so horny.
Bolzo, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are
Press
done.
escape and this can all be over.
Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. Oh, music kicked in. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, I'm fine.
No, don't say those words.
I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. First time in a long time I'm seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around.
Fucking timeout, 1 second. Someone kind and honest? So he wants someone honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone wants someone kind and honest.
Yeah.
Especially the shitbags.
Yeah, especially the shitbags, because they want what they can't have.
God.
Anyways, I've been having this crazy feeling that there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here.
Well, good luck.
Is it Wales?
Is it Mark?
I mean, you. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I am picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in. Is anyone there? No. Over. We're stranded out in open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over.
Holy shit.
Bolzo, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over.
Oh.
Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We are not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over.
Well, you don't know him, so.
How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two are having some tough stuff to hash out. Over and out.
I'm gonna get you fucking fired.
Wait.
Hey.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, actually?
I think they left. We stare at each other for a second.
What?
Well. Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure that the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. No.
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 His lips are soft and
I-
sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun.
Fucking...
Not even given an option, huh? I reach for
Yeah,
his...
that's what surprises me. This is just...
Uh-oh.
I am fucking speechless.
I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his
Why?
side. Don't do this, Bolzo. Bolzo, he's probably lying to you. I'm going to be real.
Jump off the boat and swim to safety.
He pushes me against
Yeah,
the
find
boat's
his
console,
gun.
kissing me down. Come on. His hand shifts to my thighs. He effortlessly picks me up. Ha! Joke's on you, guy! I put your condom inside the radio box.
You really think that's gonna stop him,
that
J-Man?
gonna
That
make it
just
better
means we
or
made it
worse?
worse.
Yeah, I mean, we did make it a lot worse now that I think about it. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive.
Ha.
I sure wasn't.
I've wanted this for so long. No,
I feel like
bad words.
this has to be going somewhere else because none of the other routes do this.
Yeah.
Roberts is
Yeah,
the only
fucking-
one that gets
it's-
this
Well,
close.
see, Robert got close, but he could turn him down because it wasn't what he needed. He throws me onto the
Yeah.
bed. I let out a little yelp.
Oh.
Jeez.
He's being really rough right now.
God, do we have to, like, put a curtain down on this stream for the little kids?
I
Like, Jesus.
Maybe we have to kill this man.
Lots of time to kill
I
Bozo.
hope.
We better get started.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
the
sorry,
real
Chad. If
answer.
if this makes you just uncomfortable, feel free to like
Oh man.
Like,
if you
back
need
to
a
black.
timeout.
Thank
Don't worry
you,
about
thank
it.
you.
Hey, don't worry, it
Thank you.
faded to black. It's fine. Oh man, I might have overdone it on the wine last night. A few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait.
No, actually, fucking what?
I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully.
No.
His hair is mused and his lips still are a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone. Little perfect moments of joy. Like this, oh god, like the way light falls across Joseph's face and how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. His couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Don't try to tempt me. Fine, fine.
I own you now, he whispers in my ear.
Ugh, God. No. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They thankfully kept their comments to themselves. Joseph and... Oh, that's not spelled right. Joseph and step off of the yacht, and he walks me to my car.
Oh.
I had a great time. Me too! Well, thanks to the whales. Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's alright. Amanda, Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas when we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah. Did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, it was a pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah? No! No, you made really bad choices, Bozo. I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. I feel like we got the bad end, weirdly enough.
So do I. I feel
every choice made was bad.
I got
like
here
really
very late,
crazy.
but I feel like much as
What the
Chad is
fuck?
pointing out, he was probably lying about the gas.
We got B rank on that.
I feel super gross right now, guys.
This sucks. This is the worst.
Like, after all the other ones, I was like happy. I feel super gross. Also, I cannot even begin to tell you how illegal what the Coast Guard did was.
Yeah,
no,
it's super
holy
illegal.
Shit.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I feel like we did that wrong. But yeah, we're in the fucking post
Did
shit.
you have an option to go somewhere else completely? Like
No.
completely somewhere else.
I might go back to just like speed through and see if we can get a better rank and see if that changes something. Because like this route is fascinating.
How I can't fucking believe they went where they did. When they didn't do that anywhere else? This is... The fuck? Maybe less wine? It kept getting us back to that choice. I don't think we have that option.
No, we did have the option for less wine.
Oh.
Hey,
But I
Pablo.
mean, like, you can't just not have wine, though.
Oh, it's Mary. But I don't wanna. Come on, Bolzo, you can do this. Walk up to Mary. Hey.
Hey, Pablo.
Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. I feel bad. I feel really bad.
And Bolzo, he hides his gun under the dresser.
Mary, I'm
Bullseye.
sorry we did this to you.
Brian, you made it. Huh. How's it going, Mac? What do you think of the party? Oh, it's literally the same thing you're doing again. We went through your route, Brian. Be cooler.
Oh, you did?
won't?
Yep.
What was that like?
That was fun. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out on the lake. I'd be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Brian's daughter. Okay. Craig, we already know your shtick. Alright. Alright, after we do the ending cutscene, I am going to I'm going to go back and try to get a better rank on that, 'cause I feel like we did something wrong. I do not feel like we did things right.
CCM89 in chat is saying, to get the better or true ending with Joseph, you need to complete all other dads, then go back and redo the Joseph route. I don't know if that's like...
No, that is routes do
wait,
change if you do the other routes. Like significantly. Yep.
Man, I feel for the man who does this one first.
The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, so great to see you again. Great party.
No.
I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, it sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. Doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So, Guessing I'm still friendly with Mary? Yeah. I want to talk to you about that. Joseph says. We talked. We talked for a long time. There was some yelling and some crying, but ultimately, there was a reconciliation. I'm sorry.
You little bitch.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's almost like he never didn't lie to you.
I'm sorry, Bolzo. I have to make this work with Mary.
Oh my god.
What a goddamn skeevy
Like a
piece
good
of shit.
question.
My god.
I'm willing to bet he pulled this shit with Robert.
Yeah.
He probably did the exact same
Oh,
fucking
and-
thing.
That's probably why he's so tight with Mary now.
Yeah.
What's it like
That
owning
explains
a,
everything.
Oh, yeah, you shit. Yeah.
Oh, I know. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm really sorry you got caught up in all this. I've just felt so alone lately, and I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here. You're not! You've never done the right thing once, Joseph! You are a horrible piece of shit!
Why did you name your kids that, Joseph?
You come
Who
to me.
raises those kids even?
You've come to mean so much to me, and I'll never forget all those beautiful moments we shared together. But I have
Damn,
to thank you, in a way.
Is this what it's like to be in an abusive relationship?
I'm pretty sure it
Like
is!
emotionally abusive? Like, damn, he conned all of us!
No joke.
We got played hard.
Did you not expect this?
Listen, the first 2 rounds he was kind of charming.
No.
That's the thing! Neko's the only one that didn't fall for it because he was an outsider and he came back looking at it like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And we were
I
all
know,
blinded.
Okay, I
Do
wasn't there
not
for
put
the
Except
this
Piff.
starting.
category.
Except Piff.
No, before starting this route, I remember the last couple of times we were on stream, and we all knew that this guy was a fucking piece of shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
his opening 2 dates were kind of charming. But anyways, we have to get back
Yeah,
to
that's
this.
how he gets you. He can put on a mask because he's a fucking psycho.
Yeah. But I have to thank you, in a way. This whole thing with you really helped me realize that I still love my wife very much. Oh, that's great.
For taxes. It's great for taxes.
I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you were hoping for something different, but this is where my life is. I need to do right by my family. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand. We'll always have margaritas though, and fuck you! Take care, Bolzo. You too, Joseph. Joseph walks off. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I did things differently? I walk over to the half-melted remnants of the ice cream cake and shove forkful in my mouth. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, oh, wow, the scene's playing now? Okay.
Chad was pointing out that you weren't that Amanda didn't talk to you before.
Oh, she didn't? Okay. Man, what the fuck?
I was so mad.
Man, the fucking cherry blossom petals do not want to stay on the screen. I'm glad you made some
know that
friends.
there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Ice cream
I
cake
know that's
is
not
a
what you're
way
able
better
for, but people
boyfriend
care
than
about you.
Joseph. Ice cream best boyfriend, the real good end. Ice cream cake. Y'all went the same place.
I love you, Dad.
Good place.
We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story. I will be nervous about it, but you're always gonna be looking at me as... Oh, wait, we already read this bit before. Team Zix? Team Zix. Man. What in the goddamn fuck? Fuck
I mean,
Joseph. What a fucking piece
we-
of shit.
We
Just
got the
bad.
ending where we didn't continue to date him, which I think is
That's a pretty good
alright.
one.
Yeah, Chad is claiming that what we actually got was the good ending,
What the fuck?
and in the bad one, you just
Okay, I
keep
don't-
dating him. But I'm gonna be real, guys. I have a lot more respect to a scumbag that commits.
Yeah. Also, hey, we got our sexy Joseph pinup.
Oh. No.
Get that off screen, please.
Get, put it away.
Get rid of
Take it
this
away.
man.
I don't like his
Stab.
bulge.
Dad tip number 36. Trust
Out
no
of
one.
my home.
Man,
You know.
Fucking Robert.
I think.
Trust Robert.
Oh, jeez.
Only trust Robert.
So the only one left is Sports Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you guys mentioned you did Brian already. But that's. I hope that's a palate cleanser after this shit.
Yeah. I would love to do Craig. Not tonight, though.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Okay, I think we all need to
Go for a
like
while, huh?
cool down.
Yeah, but first we have fan art.
Oh.
Yay!
Save us from our sadness.
We have from Johnny Dragon a nice Amanda. Well done, Johnny.
Nice Amanda.
Mother of God.
Aww. It's our daughter.
Wait. Goddamn. Fuck that guy. Yeah, but thanks a ton, Johnny, for the art, and thank you, everyone, for coming out. I'm gonna end the stream now.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye guys, I hope you
Protect
don't have
yourselves.
nightmares.
Oh. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Hold up.